All right, hello. Hello. Oh, I didn't do the blue sky post. Hang on. Slushian, hello. Slushian, good morning. D, thank you for the lurk. Was chatting with D a little bit this morning. She's playing more Digimon Cyber Sleuth. So, feel like I told her I feel like I need to make a list of all of the lady Digimon.
Trans rights.
Fuck yeah, trans rights. Carnation, hello. Carnation, good afternoon. I gotta turn this fan on. There we go. Oh my goodness. Happy Friday, everybody. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hey Matt, long time no see. Yeah, I haven't seen you since the last stream. Yeah, it's weird. Carnation is making a joke because they yelled at me in D's stream because they were like, Matt, aren't you live? Because the stream was starting soon and I was still talking with D, and Carnation was like, Matt, aren't you live? What are you doing? You know, being a cop about it, trying to tell me what I can't do. Actually, they give it the 185 stream streak. Goodness gracious. I'm looking at my completed games on retro achievements. It's Bully Matt Friday. No. And I'm debating if I want to, trying to decide if I want to go back. That Minion Dex one would be hell. Yeah. The Necron faction trailer. I think that's the one we watched earlier. Like I saw that come out yesterday and I was like, I thought we watched that one already. Where? Okay, as long as I was like, I guess this is the official. That's fair. I think it got posted somewhere else, and now it's like, okay, now it's on our channel, and that's fine. That's fine. But I was like, I could have sworn we watched that. That's like, it's good, you know, good. I'm glad it was a good trailer. You know, it was a good trailer. I'm not mad at it. Okay, 9 months ago, someone made a big spreadsheet. What's really funny is for Jade Cocoon specifically, I would have to beat the game again. I would have to beat the game again. And I'm not against it, you know, but Because it was a short game, you know, it took, can I see what my playtime stats are? I felt like I could see that. It didn't take that long, but I've got other stuff that I want to do first, so, you know, but whatever. We're not here to talk about that today. Today, we're playing Mermaid Mask. We're playing more Mermaid Mask, which I'm really enjoying. I'm really, really enjoying. I kind of want to just dive right into it. It's fantastic. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope everybody's having an enjoyable Friday. Last night, Aaron and I played more Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which I strongly recommend. We've been enjoying the hell out of it. We've been enjoying the hell out of it. Sage, hello. Helix. Remember what you said about your body just hating you because you're getting old? Roughly, yeah. Are you having a day? All right. Whoa. Sets off a single party popper that launches a single streamer and 2 pieces of confetti while an off-tune key plays. That's the perfect way to ring in the weekend. Just like, you know. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, I didn't know that was back there. Can we talk about that? Can we talk about this? See, if you can see, my mouse is doing this thing where it freezes a little bit, and I don't know what's been going on with that. That's been going on for like a day or two. My leg is fine. It's probably gonna be tender for the rest of the day. Did you sleep weird, or did you actually hurt yourself? Did you sleep weird, or did you actually hurt yourself? Because I hate just sleeping weird. Do you know what I mean? All right. So I'm fine. Just yawns and stretch, woke up, and just neck pain or leg pain. Love it. Love it. Some news. The weirdo devs that made Stellar Blade made a generative AI music video to hype up the new game. So just in case you were curious,
looks like a jellyfish.
It's
whether the people making that game are probably weirder gooner AI freaks. Yes, they are. They are not beating the allegations. They're not beating the allegations. First time I'm hearing of the game. Oh man, I wish I could have missed all of the discourse around Stellar Blade.
We already solved it.
I wish I could have not known about that. Oh, I see what's happening. I'm trying to close this, but Windows is taking that as changing the volume because the volume things. There we go. It had the straight boys gripped. Yeah, there's never been a game with a pretty woman before. They've never made a game with a pretty woman before, so Stellar Blade is coming to save gaming. There's a great Sean Vids video. That's not what I wanted to click. There's a great Sean Vids video about it. Where like he really breaks down all of the bullshit. He really breaks down all the bullshit.
Sally, how
Nope, not happening.
I know very little about Bayo, but isn't she sapphic? Yeah, hey, we talked about this the other day. That's never stopped a straight guy before. In the worst ways.
No.
Let's check. Okay, I love how my mouse is being weird today. Yeah, love that my mouse is like skipping. That's fun. Oh, I don't think I've talked to Werman about everything. No. All right, we're gonna talk to Werman. We're gonna talk to Werman. Yeah, Stellar Blade is near Automata, but if you were if you were as deep as a puddle. Stellar Blade is near Automata, but if you didn't actually understand what the story was and you didn't have any ability to self-reflect. So.
Cuts quite a figure, doesn't he?
All right.
Like something from myth.
Let's talk to this
He's
guy.
real, of course. Flesh and blood.
I imagine you must have been curious to meet him.
As anyone would be.
What if he wasn't
did you
real?
get to know him at all?
It's funny. Going in, I'd heard he was, you know, the strong and silent type. But I didn't find that to be the case.
So he was friendly with you?
In his own way. The day I first arrived, he invited me into his cabin, just to talk, apparently.
What did you talk about?
He asked me about my home life, my family, my father.
Not to be rude, but why would Mortuga care about any of that?
To this day, I'm not quite sure. I think maybe he was after some kind of information about the outside world, and thought I might be a good source.
Yeah, because he knows who he is. He knows who he is, and he knows his, based on the family tree, it was like stepmom. So
what made you want to become a writer?
That's all I've ever done. I was given a job writing for a newspaper when I was pretty young.
Given a job?
Yeah, friends in high places, you know.
Like who?
My father was the mayor.
Ah, that'll do it.
that'll
Did you
do it.
enjoy writing for the newspaper?
Sometimes. Other times it was painfully dull. I've got a tendency to lean towards hyperbole. And the everyday goings-on in Silkworm weren't always enough to satiate me. For every rumor of a cursed man disappearing into the ocean, you'd have 10 elderly couple file complaint over garbage collection.
Rumor of a cursed man. Wait, you wrote an article about Mortuga?
Oh no, I quit before that. I left town and went off to the city to be an author.
And the result? Hex of the Helmsman.
50 national bestseller lists. As we speak, it's being translated into 5, 6, 7, 8 more languages.
Must be nice. Your first book, and it's a big hit.
I'm not complaining.
I can see why you'd be writing a sequel.
I really don't have a choice, do I? This is how things go. If you get a success, you have to keep it going.
Did a quick search. I guess some shade incoming. The woman who popped up is so generic looking. I'm pretty sure Helix is like they did a face model off of a model. And the people, and this comes up in the Sean Vids video, the people who defend that game love to be like, well, how dare you say that she's unrealistic because she's modeled after a real woman? But if you look at like videos of them doing the modeling and capture, and then you look at the in-game model, it's very clear that they adjusted the model. It's very clear the places of the model that they went, ooh, and in some other places, ooh. So
Madam Tadpole, simultaneously the most laid-back and most terrifying individual I've ever met.
Terrifying?
You don't feel it? To me, she gives off this indisputable, I will destroy you if I see fit to do so kind of energy.
Maybe if you get on her bad side.
Oh, I wouldn't dare. She'd crush me like a twig.
She does look pretty
Hot.
tough.
Who would you say is stronger? Madame Tadpole or Dirk Danson?
Dirk's in good shape, but a lot of it's just for show. He's just gotta look good for camera. Meanwhile, swimming works out every muscle group. Did you know that? I didn't.
did you know that?
Muscle group.
I don't think Tadpole's about to fight anyone. She's so chilled out.
For now, I worry about what'll happen if you two name a culprit.
You think she might, retaliate?
If she does, I'm not gonna be the one to stand in her way.
Orma's got the hots for Tadpole. I mean, how could you not? Can you blame him? Can you blame him?
See, you met Dirk.
How do you know him?
He's the actor they found to play the lead in the adaptation of my book.
Did you not get a say in that?
Oh no, that's several notches above my pay grade. It's all decided by the executives over at Wit and Whimsy. Sure, they keep me around as consultant, but I found that to be a pretty hollow title.
Do you think he's a good actor, at least?
Dirk? He was a good fit for the kind of film they ended up making. How's that?
So, how come you two traveled to the submarine together?
I traveled to the submarine. Dirk's just taken to following me around for some reason.
Maybe he just wants to be your friend.
He's got plenty of friends back home.
Maybe he just wants to be your friend. Well, maybe I don't want to be his friend. Maybe.
I don't understand what his deal is, but I already have a headache, so I'm just not gonna worry about it.
What did he say he was?
That's really funny.
Doctor?
Great. Good for him.
He's researching spirit energy, I think.
Lovely. More power to him.
And he was the first person to join Mortuga's submarine, because they knew each other from before.
Wonderful. Wait, really? Huh. Zephyr's not from Silkworm, though, is he?
I don't think so.
Interesting. Well, thanks a lot. Now I have yet another thing to think about.
Have fun.
You met Godric? What did you think? Personally, I like him.
I found him a little irritating, the way he kept waving that cane around.
He gave you the old welcome to Mr. Grip's Emporium treatment, eh? That's just what he's like at first. He'll settle down.
Why does he do it?
He'll settle down.
I have two theories on this. One, he's an introvert who falls back on his rehearsed persona when he gets nervous.
Sure.
Like when meeting someone for the first time.
Right, exactly.
What's your other theory?
He assumes people will find the real him boring, not worth knowing.
I don't think your two theories are mutually exclusive.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was
Both
like,
right.
So, what is the real Grip like, once you get to know him?
I don't know. He's kind of like one of those savants, kind of odd, but seriously gifted. In his case with cartography, I guess? Navigation. Sim tells me she's halfway through reading Helmsman.
Is she enjoying it?
No idea. She was just asking what research I'd done into hexes and curses, and was rather disappointed when I told her I just made it up.
I guess Sim's into that kind of stuff.
I thought she was supposed to be an illusionist.
Oh yeah, she was asking about that too.
What do you mean?
She wanted to know what I liked about her old magic show, the one she had in the theater.
You saw her old show.
Yeah, it was pretty good. And from what I gather, she's been developing a new act and wanted some feedback, to get some direction. I know what it's like to make a follow-up to something people liked. It can be daunting. Moon's your lead suspect, I presume.
No. Why would she be?
Well, the timeline. She shows up, and bang.
they put a lot of silly
Maybe it's just a
faces
coincidence.
I'm just
in those little moments.
Why she's here?
I'm not sure we know why you're here.
I already told you.
They put a lot of
Can't remember.
silly little animation moments. Yeah, I like it. It's very funny to just be looking and then they just make a little face.
Cynthia. Quite honestly, I give her about a week.
A week until what?
Until she cracks, packs it in. The pressure's already getting to her. I know the signs, believe me.
You think Cynthia's gonna quit being captain?
It's only a matter of time. And you know what? Good. She deserves her freedom. She's still young. No need to take on a burden like that. Nobody's even paying her, for goodness sake.
But then who'll be the captain of the submarine?
Nobody. Let it float loose like a piece of driftwood, that's what I say. It's not like we were going anywhere anyway, even when Mortuga was in charge.
Maybe Cynthia does want to take the submarine somewhere.
If she does, she's never mentioned it. Seemed to me that she wanted to be captain just to be captain,
Only play Bay 1, that sounds wild. Let's just check out the lore. People were not happy with that decision from what I remember. People were not happy with that decision.
Let's have a look. Murder victim locked himself in the room. Body discovered. No weapon found. Cauldron open for the first time. Yeah, nice. Just enough information to hook you without giving too much away. Cynthia knows what she's doing. So, you've read it, Sally, but Grimoire hasn't?
Nope. What's it about?
I'd really rather not reduce it to a single sentence.
It's about a guy named Marcus Mordoom looking for something called the Devil of the Deep.
And does he find it?
I just think it'd be better if you took the time.
Yeah, kind of. It gets a little abstract towards the end.
So what? It's just Marcus Mordoom on a ship, and that's it?
We're talking about several themes carefully laid on top of each other.
It's also a love story. Marcus is in love with a woman named Belicia. She's his captain.
I don't see her on the cover.
Really, all the nuance is lost if we just...
No, she's there. Kinda. Like I said, it gets abstract.
I'll take your word for it.
If you'd like to read it, I have a spare copy you can...
Nah, that's okay. No time.
Imagine shoehorning some straight folk shenanigans into your game about a sapphic witch with a pair of guns. she's there, it gets weird. So I was looking to see if... Okay.
I tried asking Mortuga what this was.
No luck?
He just said it was something he'd picked up on his travels.
Picked up where? Floating somewhere in the middle of the ocean?
Yeah. I assume so.
Is that why people were annoyed with Bayo 3? I remember some rumblings, but never looked into why. Yeah. I mean, there might have been something else going on with why people were annoyed with Bayo 3, but I do specifically remember when that game came out. A lot of people were like, so after 3 games of her hanging out with this other like witch and being super lesbians about it, she just like fucks off with this straight guy. That's wild.
Have you ever seen this painting before? Before the submarine, I mean.
Yeah, it used to hang in the Stone Top Inn for a little while.
There could be more things. I don't know. I don't know much about it.
Seems like it would scare away all the customers.
Nah, old sailor types love stuff like this. It's a conversation piece, isn't it?
Oh, do I need to charge my Thor? That's... Okay, 46%.
How I wish I'd remembered to bring painkillers.
Are any of these painkillers?
Unfortunately, no. They're just supplements. And nice, harmless, organic ones, too. They wouldn't even take the edge off a headache. Great pull quotes. That's some strong marketing for a small-town theater.
Did you ever see the show?
Yeah, I did, as part of my old newspaper job.
Why is it called Lady of the Looking Glass?
The central trick was Symmetry talking to herself in a mirror, only sometimes the reflection didn't move with her.
How did she do it?
My guess is the mirror can switch between being reflective and being see-through glass. You know, looking through to a second Symmetry on the other side.
Identical twin, maybe?
Probably just a very good dummy.
Probably just a very good dummy. You're a very good dummy.
Picture of a moon. Tried asking Mariana Moon?
Wow, never would have thought of that.
Occam's razor, my dear.
Who? I don't think we've met him yet.
These folks need to get some sun, outside air, and time away for each other for a bit. I mean, but that's the whole point, is they're not. The
Stargazing Girl. Sounds like a good title for something.
Like a book? Or a film?
A one-woman play, surely. It's a strong image. The ancient cauldron opened for the very first time.
It can't be the very first time. Someone must have opened it before.
Semantics.
So, what do you think was inside?
Does it matter?
I'm pretty sure it does. It might explain how or why Mortuga died.
True. The murder weapon, maybe?
Like a knife?
Sure, why not? It would explain the scratches on the inside, after all.
Yes.
Hey, I don't know why, but Dragon's Dogma is on sale on Steam. Dark Arisen, the first one, I guess I should say now, because now that it's gonna be Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen again. Dragon's Dogma 1 is $5 on Steam.
Now this is a throwback. I cut my teeth writing local interest stories like this.
You wrote this? The review of Sim's old magic show?
I did.
But it says theater review by James Dusk. Oh, wait.
And she finally works out what the JD stands for in JD Werman.
Sorry, your name is James Dusk? And you changed it?
Yeah, it's a solid name. It's a solid name. Do I have Dark Arisen on my curator? Let's see. I don't even. I wish there was an easier way. Werman's so sad. He's got a little bit of a sass to him, which I appreciate. I thought he was gonna be like a you know, gloomy sort of introverty type of guy. And he is kind of that, but he's got some sass to him. I done switched one a while ago. Do you need to play it properly? Only played it for like an hour? You do need to play it properly. Helix. Okay.
What's this? World's smallest piggy bank?
What? It's not a piggy bank. Is it?
Well, it's got a slot and there's something in there. I thought maybe it was a penny.
It did kind of look like a penny. That was my original thought as well. That there was some sort of penny or a coin or something. So.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Well, it's a bottle, isn't it? Where did you find it?
Madam Tadpole's room. She likes to collect stuff she finds in the ocean.
Does she now? What fun, what fun.
Mr. Warman, do you know what this bottle is?
Nope, no idea.
Oof.
Is my press X to doubt face just...
What's that? A book?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see. Nope, not a book.
Why not?
Listen. Books don't rattle.
Books don't rattle. That, you know? It's good reasoning.
I feel like this sometimes.
What do you mean?
Cogs falling out. Too many needles, all pointing in different directions.
Oh, well, maybe you're just partway through being fixed. Sometimes you gotta make a mess in order to tidy up, you know?
You know what? That's rather eloquent. Bravo.
Grimhor, did you hear? I said something eloquent.
Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Okay, let's see. The symbol on the top left, next to Governor's Manor, that's the fellow emblem. Oh, you knew that already?
Kinda, but keep going.
Oh, that's my father's emblem on the top right, the one next to Town Hall. D for Dusk. Mayor Dusk.
Your dad was the mayor and you grew up in the town hall? Must have been nice.
Yeah, sure.
Hang on. Your dad is listed on the back here, on the family tree. And there's a line between him and Felicia Stonetop, see?
It's a stretch to call this a family tree. More like a tree of speculative conjecture.
I noticed on the back of the box it says, Series 2 coming soon. Look out for Hex of the Helmsman 2, only in theaters. Kinda presumptuous, isn't it? Considering you haven't even written the book yet.
Thank you. That's what I said. I raised a fuss about it at the time. My objections fell on deaf ears, as usual.
Why are they so keen to make a second movie, anyway?
What else? Money.
Yeah, of course. What do you mean? Why are they so keen to make a... Have you lived in the world? Why are they so keen to make another movie? Because they want to make a bunch of money. What do you fucking...
Oh, I can't stand these things. A procrastinator's worst nightmare. It's why I use the old typewriter. No distractions.
Does Dirk spend a lot of time on his cell phone?
Not in here. He goes up on deck to do it.
Why?
Who knows? It's not my business.
Signal, probably. Just... I mean, he's also probably doing something weird with his... whatever this antenna gun he has is, so...
How come the keys are all messed up on your typewriter?
It's old. Sometimes they fall off. I guess I don't always put them back in the right place.
And, what have you typed on that page?
I'm taking another swing at a story outline for my next book.
I can't make it out. It's some kind of weird grid.
Cross-writing. Look it up. People used to do it all the time.
What about these brass panels on the back?
This one's my father's emblem, Mayor Dusk. That's why it looks like a D. And this is the governor.
Green bean.
Governor Fellows.
Green bean, hello.
That one's an F.
Avoiding spoilers, this on mute. No worries.
Mine. As you are well aware, seeing as how you just fished it out of the back of my typewriter. That's right, I was watching. I don't disappear when you stop talking to me, you know.
The email is to you.
That's
but
funny.
It says, "Dear James" at the top of the letter.
Congratulations, you've sussed out what the J in my name stands for. If that's the height of your investigative prowess, we're all in trouble.
It's signed by someone named T.W. Ibis.
Another astute observation. You know, of all the detectives I've met, you two really are the most recent.
Grimoire, he's speaking to us.
I noticed.
Very funny.
Yes? Something you wanted to ask?
Zephyr called this a hex bottle.
We thought you might know what it is since, you know.
I wrote a book called Hex of the Helmsman.
Well, yeah.
Wow. Yeah, no, I've got nothing. Done. Next. Fascinating piece of ephemera, this.
Do you recognize any of the objects?
Yeah, the golden hand. I've seen it, and so have you.
What? Where?
It's attached to Dr. Zephyr's left wrist.
Zephyr's prosthetic hand is solid gold?
Yeah.
Not quite. Says here it's made of an unknown material 90% similar to gold. Now, it also says it's able to touch ghosts, so best take it with a grain of salt. What's this dime store trinket?
It's called a fog
Damn.
ball.
Is it now?
It was in Zephyr's lab. It could be a priceless curiosity.
Oh yeah? A priceless curiosity that takes AA batteries.
I don't. This feels so silly to me where they like point out things that I'm like, yeah, I noticed that the second I had it. I don't.
Dr. Zephyr's got quite the imagination.
Feels weird.
We used to keep records like this in the town hall. The blue parts from an original blueprint of a submarine, and the yellowish parts are from a technical drawing of a ship. Still a blueprint of sorts, but a bit older.
Where did Cynthia get them from?
I don't know. Maybe she took them from Mortuga's desk.
Okay, well that's good news at least. So at Gen Con yesterday, Wizards of the Coast announced Star Wars books and World of Warcraft 5th edition books coming. And I was like, well, I guess that means the Fantasy Flight or Edge now. TTRPG is dead, which I think is a really good game. And there's been confirmation that Edge still has a license and is still working on the license. So that's good. That's good to hear. I really like that game. So. Oh, that's good.
The machine
That's good.
that spits these out must be broken. I'm sure Cynthia's intending to fix it, although she might.
Why do you say it's broken?
On the latest card, the readings toward the end are all messed up. Looks like a misaligned printer head. Bane of my existence, those things. It's gaudy, sure, but when I first saw it, I thought, ah, good! Mortuga will be a man of melodrama and romance. Just what I'm looking for. But nope, he never wore it, never even looked at it. I noticed the wheel is thematically consistent with the submarine at large.
How so?
Well, it's cobbled together from other component parts. You know, parts that were by themselves broken or otherwise disused.
Huh.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Just like the crew. Just like this wild cavalcade of weirdos.
So, I noticed Mortuga's contract has been typed.
Yeah, he clearly used my typewriter to make it.
Did you give him permission?
No,
So, how did he know how to use it?
it's a typewriter. Mortuga might have been, outdoorsy, but he wasn't an idiot.
Yeah, but you're
Something suspicious about Cynthia.
okay.
Let's go talk to her.
I like, it's like, yeah, but he's not an idiot. It's like, yeah, but as already discussed, your typewriter is weird and kind of broken.
So, these are the two main characters in the movie?
So
The helmsman, Marcus Mordoom, and his captain, Belicia Bonetop.
Ostensibly, yes.
You're not happy with how they look? Compared to your book?
They made Marcus too handsome and too bulky. Sure, he'd have muscle, but at the same time, he's supposed to be wiry, fibrous, like an old piece of rope. Meanwhile, Belicia's supposed to be more ethereal, like she might evaporate if you try to reach out and touch her.
Oh, well, you can't have everything.
And for some reason,
and
both necklaces when it's Belicia's necklace that the story hinges on. If your story hinges on a specific necklace, then make it the only necklace in the story. This is basic stuff, people.
you're right, Matt. This crew belongs on the sub. Everyone's kind of ramshackle. They still need sun and outside air, though.
Look, buddy, I got enough going on, all right? I don't think I have the capacity to worry about this.
That's the great way to answer anything. I don't have the capacity to worry about this.
That man on the right, that's Don Drummond, the shipyard mechanic.
You know him?
I interviewed him once, working on a piece for the newspaper.
Worman's Clay had that argument with folks before. Yeah.
Tough nut to crack.
He looks kind of grouchy.
Well, he was a lighthouse keeper. Comes with the territory, I guess. Symmetry's locket. A mystical heirloom from her tragically departed mother, no doubt.
Did she tell you that?
Oh no, complete guess. But that's just how these things go, isn't it? The Stone Top Inn's been in the town a long time.
Did you ever go in?
It was a little bawdry for my tastes, but that's sailors for you. My father was a frequent patron, though. He had a thing for the innkeeper.
Did you ever see
He did.
Mortuga in there?
It's possible, but I don't remember it. He probably looked different back then, anyway.
The deeds seem to say that Don Drummond was the most recent owner.
I noticed. It's hard to imagine the Stone Top selling the inn. It's been their family home for generations.
Well, I don't think there are any stone tops left. We were in the inn earlier today. It's been abandoned, just like everything else.
Ah, yes. Godric's little mascot sidekick thing.
It's a wooden stick.
With a face.
To you, to him, it may be a wooden stick of great, thunderous importance. You never found yourself attached to an inanimate object? Something that gained special meaning?
Well, I did used to have this hat.
There we go. We're all guilty.
I did used to have this hat. That's funny.
You look like someone who might smoke.
Grimore, don't say that.
Hey, no, he's right. Look at me. Mariana Moon, on the other hand, doesn't touch the stuff, seeing as how her only pipe is actually a dictaphone.
You already knew?
Oh, you can literally hear the tape spinning when she's recording. It's not as subtle as she likes to think.
That's funny.
That belongs to Dirk, I think.
We found it in the bilge, floating in the water.
Well, that explains the smell.
What is it?
I assumed it was a movie prop. You know, a sci-fi thing.
Has Dirk ever done a movie like that?
Not to my knowledge.
But then, why?
No idea. You'd better ask him, hadn't you? Huh. Weird.
Have you seen this before?
No, never. And yet I feel like I recognize the handwriting.
You know, I think Sim's hiding something on the submarine.
A certain piece of equipment she uses in magic.
That's the one. Problem is, we already searched the child's room and her bunk room.
Well, there's only one other place it would be.
Okay. So that little mention about the handwriting. Where is it? Where is it? Captain's log. Hmm. The tea. We spell it already. The letter that was written to James to tell him where to find the sub was written by Tadpole.
What's this? A little painting?
It's a photo.
A photo of a mermaid floating in a crystalline orb, held aloft by a muscular demon werewolf.
Yeah?
If you say so. Chart the unchartable, plot the unplottable, and measure the unmeasurable. Nice tagline.
I think it's a little much. For a shop that sells compasses?
It's not about the compasses. The thing he's really selling is wanderlust.
Wonder what?
The desire to explore the world and experience the unknown.
Ding! Points for Sally. I couldn't believe it when I saw this in Mortuga's cabin.
Had you seen it before?
Yeah, this painting used to be in my house.
What?
In my father's study. It hung there for at least a year.
Why? Where'd he get it from?
I believe he bought it from the town's governor, a man named Fellow.
So how'd Mortuga end up with it?
I couldn't say. Charming, isn't it?
Is it based on a real ship?
I'd assume so. Mortuga did work as a sailor of sorts back before the submarine.
He had his own ship?
Oh no, it was a stone-top ship he worked on. The same people that owned the inn.
It looks like the little Mortuga standing by the wheel. So that'd make him the helmsman.
Yeah, that's right. It's broken. Or possessed by an evil spirit, one of the two.
It's that one. What? Oh, what'd I miss? Hang on.
Isn't it?
Is it based on a real ship?
I'd assume so. Mortuga did work as a sailor of sorts back before the submarine.
He had his own ship?
Oh no, it was a stone-top ship he worked on. The same people that owned the inn.
It looks like the little Mortuga standing by the wheel. So that'd make him the helmsman.
Yeah, that's right. Ugh, I want to know what this is. It's got to be something.
We're not sure either.
Did you see the carvings around the outside? It's a little story in 4 parts. There's an egg, then it hatches, then there's a baby, then it goes into the water.
Into the ocean, I think.
I'm not sure it's a baby either.
This is supposed to be silkworm, is it?
Is it not accurate?
Far from it.
I don't think it's trying to be accurate. It's more about Mortuga's specific...
Hang on. Is that my father?
Which one?
This guy. He's got the right look, and he's standing outside the building that would be the town hall if it wasn't just a wooden cube.
Huh. I'll make a note of it. What was your father's name?
Damien.
Damien Warman.
No, Damien Dusk.
They really want to make sure we know. They really want to make sure we know that.
A locked box. What is inside? Oh, I must find out at once.
You're not impressed?
Half the time, with things like this, the writer hasn't even worked out what's inside. They just want the reader to speculate. Keeps them invested.
Okay, but this is real. It's not somebody's fiction.
How can you be sure? Maybe someone planted the box to distract you, knowing you'd get all curious. I bet there's nothing inside. Look, I'll shake it.
There's something in there.
Multiple things, sounds like.
Yeah. Now who's a bozo? Now who's a bozo? I think maybe it's you. Okay.
Someone's hung up a banner with the words, "What's the illusion, I wonder?"
You know, I think this room's has
Rebranding from
possibly
what?
nothing. A small room like this wouldn't normally have a name at all.
Someone's hung It's tied to the wall right now.
No, like a theater curtain. Finally, something to justify the name.
The stool's been knocked over.
Doesn't it look familiar to you?
Sally, it's a standard wooden stool.
It looks exactly like the bar stools in the Stone Top Inn.
It does.
So this is the illusion.
It's very small for a theater.
It's basically just the end of a corridor. It's a heavy bulkhead door.
There's actually a wheel on both.
So I could lock it or unlock.
If you were strong enough.
Ouch. It's Mortuga's stone cauldron.
Yeah, see? It's got this, and then I think the bell bit goes over the top.
There's a little broken.
I'm guessing Mortuga dropped this when he died. This wooden panel.
Hello?
Hello.
It's a little set of tiles.
Ah. Okay, okay. So you might say, like, Matt, what's the difference between this and this and this and this? And I think that's part of the trick. One of these Yeah, because this would look the same. But the face, the faces are slightly different, right? So like this one has the faces are just slightly different enough that I'm like, I can't count on anything for the faces.
Oh, that was it.
Oh, great. Cool.
Nice work.
I did it.
It's unlocked, I think.
Right, let's get this thing open.
Oh, it is just a doll.
There's a girl in there.
Oh, that's not terrifying at all.
It's a doll. I hope.
I thought there was a second one. I thought there was a second symmetry. I was all excited for there to be a secret.
So it's a life-size doll that looks
Selkie! Selkie, hello. Selkie,
Well,
good morning.
Yeah. But I think there's more to it than that.
Is that a camera?
No, I think it's a projector.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
You really want to turn back after you got the map sussed out and everything?
There's no wind. It's an ill omen.
Oh my god, Magnus, you're so dramatic. All here, all right? I'll handle the scary stuff.
Felicia.
You can't change my mind. Sorry. I spent too long planning this. Anyway, we'll be there in a few hours.
Beware. Exactly.
Right.
Oh,
I didn't really explain it yet, huh?
I've asked several times. You always wriggle out of it.
oh.
Well, I've got nowhere to wriggle now, do I? Be there in a few hours.
Beware, exactly.
Right.
Secret.
Explain it yet, huh?
Sorry,
I've asked
why
several
was their
times.
projector hidden?
You
Safekeeping?
always wriggle out.
All right. So now we have doll and film projector. We have some fun follow-ups. Oh God, we're missing one clue. Ah! Suspicion. Why is there a recording of a conversation with a young Mortuga and whoever Felicia is? Oh, that's the Celestian. That's the film reel we found in the silkworm model in Mortuga's cabin. We just found that already. We had found that previously, and so the game's just like, yeah, you can watch this here.
Cynthia, you became captain after Mortuga died?
Yep. It's just the way it's meant to be.
Just the way it's meant to be, right? We got it.
But there was something you used to claim the captaincy? A document?
The contract.
Correct.
Okay, but you have to admit, the wording in this thing is kind of vague. It doesn't actually say, "Hi everyone, Mortuga here. Cynthia gets to be captain if I die."
Let's review, shall we? This contract represents an agreement between the two individuals in contention over the ownership and command of the Mortuga submarine.
The two individuals, that's you and Mortuga.
Indeed.
Well, maybe.
But you're not actually named, by name.
If I may continue, for their own safety and privacy, these two people shall only be referred to as Party A and Party B. See, Mortuga was quite a private person. He was just being considerate.
You call it considerate. I call it convenient.
So Mortuga is Party A.
Correct. Previously, Party A has been considered the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine, and thus its rightful commander. He's clearly talking about himself. It's the Mortuga submarine, after all, and he was the commander. However, a recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel.
Party B. That's you.
Affirmative.
Recent development. There's more of that deliberately vague wording.
I have a question. When exactly did Mortuga write this contract?
When exactly? I don't actually know.
You don't know when he wrote it?
Well, it must have been sometime after I came aboard the submarine. I assume it was after I presented my case to him.
Cynthia might not know, but we actually have some insight on this. For one, we know how the contract was written. How it was actually created, I mean.
On Worman's typewriter.
It was typed on Worman's typewriter, so it was made sometime after Worman arrived.
And Worman and Dirk arrived after I did, so this gets me off the hook.
Try not to sound too relieved, but yeah, this does seem to confirm it. So, my next question is this. When did you sign the contract?
A little while ago? Some amount of time ago?
If this conversation gets any more vague, I'm going to cry. Was it a day before the murder? A week?
Surely it was at some point before the murder. Otherwise...
I think it might be time to make an accusation. Cynthia Seafoam signed the contract after Mortuga's murder and forged Mortuga's signature.
Boom.
Such a rude accusation! So rude! I assure you, that is Mortuga's exact signature. Do you have any evidence that it's been forged?
We have evidence in the form of a clue.
Evidence in the form of a clue.
Which is the captain's log. He had no consistent signature.
The captain's log. It's basically a stack of cards printed out by the submarine's control panel. Each little card has a space for the captain to sign, and the most recent card is signed by you, Cynthia. All the rest are signed by Mortuga. Well, sort of.
Yes. Mortuga's signature on the contract is an exact match of Mortuga's signature on the card, but it doesn't match any of the other cards.
Mortuga's signature on the contract is an exact match of Mortuga's signature on this card, but it doesn't match any of the other cards.
Yeah, it's a perfect match. What's the problem?
The perfect match is the problem. You were too accurate. If you'd done a worse job, you might have gotten away with it.
What do you mean?
If you look through the cards, Mortuga never signs his name the same way twice.
But the signature on the contract matches one of them exactly, which seems to be proof that you copied it, or traced it, or whatever it was.
Oh, whoops. Didn't notice that. I thought it was his signature. Why doesn't he have a signature?
So, if Cynthia forged the signature, that means Mortuga had the contract typed up, but then never signed it?
Right after Mortuga was killed, I went looking to see if he'd written a will. That's when I found it, laying inside the little hatch in the control panel. I grabbed it and hurried back to my room to read it. After reading it, I could come to only one conclusion, that he wrote it about me, but never got a chance to show it to me.
Remind me why you were so sure it was written about you?
A recent development has exposed that Party B is in fact the legal owner of this vessel.
You're really the legal owner of the Mortuga submarine?
Yeah, it was originally the Seafoam submarine. This is like super, super obvious.
It was originally the Seafoam submarine.
I mean, probably the picture? Yeah.
This was back when it was still being built.
The Seafoam submarine was never completed. We got close, and then we stopped. It lay rusting in the shipyard for some time. Mortuga would eventually purchase it from my father. At which point it was altered, completed, and renamed the Mortuga submarine.
Altered?
Yeah, the blueprints from my mother's original design. But as I said, that version was never completed. I've been trying to update it to show how the submarine looks now. The design changed a bit after Mortuga bought it.
Wait, if Mortuga bought it, then he did own it.
It wasn't a legitimate purchase. It wasn't my father's to sell.
So, the recent development mentioned in the contract, that was
me, informing Mortuga that his ownership of the submarine was based on an illegitimate purchase. My intention was to refund his payment and undo the transaction, placing the submarine back into my ownership.
Wow, I bet he loved that.
Refund the payment? You tried to give him his money back?
Not money, something else.
The inn.
The deeds to the Stonetop Inn, originally owned by the Stonetop family until it was passed into the ownership of Magnus Mortuga. And then...
the deeds passed from Mortuga to Donovan Drummond, Cynthia's stepfather.
So that's how Mortuga paid for the submarine. He sold his house, basically.
I came aboard with the intention of giving the Stonetop Inn back to Mortuga in exchange for my mother's submarine. And that's exactly what I did.
But did Mortuga actually accept your offer?
When I first made the proposal, he didn't give me an answer either way. He looked at the indeeds very closely, read the whole thing, front and back. Then he handed them back and told me he'd need some time. Before I heard anything else about it, he was killed. Obviously, I thought I'd never find out what his decision was, but then I found the command contract. It seemed like he decided to accept my proposal after all, and just not had a chance to tell me.
I mean, we're just gonna accept that she forged his signature? Like, that's wild. Do you know what I mean? It never says who the parties are. So that's wild.
So, this is the doll that apparently looks just like Sim.
Yeah, I mean, it does and it doesn't. Oh, the head comes off.
Really?
Yeah. I don't like that. It's kind of morbid.
I don't like that.
Oh, it's Sim's projector.
Is it actually hers?
No. I think she borrowed it from somebody.
All right.
An effigy of Miss Silkmoth.
It's a doll she used to use in her magic tricks.
I'm still not quite sure why she brought it onto the submarine, though.
It's possible that it's bound to her, and thus leaving it behind was not possible.
Bound?
Through magic. Once bound, an effigy shares its fate with the person in question.
Permanently?
Not necessarily. If a rupture were to form between the two, they may become separated once more. An apparition of death. Intriguing.
But it's a woman.
Wow. Death could be a woman. You don't know.
Wow. We're missing one clue that's gonna drive me up a wall. I hope it's a thing that we find in the course of the story.
Oh? So does everyone on this submarine keep a life-size doll of themselves, or?
Yeah, you don't.
Sure, it's just Sim.
I swear, if we find a room somewhere with dolls of everyone else, I'm going to freak out.
I got a life-size doll. You don't.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end
You know?
and the beginning.
Never hurts.
Voice. Well, that's the voice I heard when I was down in the bilge. At least I think it is. Sounds a little different without all the echo.
So this was on her recording.
I can. Oh,
Actually-
no. Wood is heavy.
So this was.
Hey, listen.
The stargazing girl stares into the ink-black void. Upon her trembling lips, a question born. A forbidden query of what may be and what may not be. The void, unyielding to the girl's plight, stares back. It speaks.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
So this was her practicing her show. I do need to get the soundtrack. Terratin, hello. The soundtrack for this is really good. I love everybody having their own little tunes.
Ah, Miss Silkmoth's a talented seamstress, and she carved and painted the head too.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
That phrase. I heard that phrase spoken aloud when I was in the bilge with Mariana Moon.
And this was around the time of the murder.
Yes. Wait.
Excuse me. All right.
Hey, I didn't know Sim had a stunt dummy.
Just catching up with everybody.
Not a stunt.
She planning to do a scene where she falls off a cliff into a crocodile-infested river. When the stunt is that dangerous and the stunt guy refuses to do it, you use the dummy.
And the stunt guy refuses to do it.
You're a movie kind of guy. Is this your projector?
Nope, not my... that is, though.
The film reel?
Yep, I thought I'd lost it. I guess I did, huh?
Where'd you get it from?
It was a gift from the studio, a little souvenir.
What's on it?
Oh, it's just like, a bit of a scene, a daily, you know.
No?
Where did you
No?
I don't know, mess hall, probably. Where did you find it?
It was in the hollowed out stomach of a dog.
It was in a cabinet. Normal cabinet.
Oh, okay, cool. So, can I have it back?
No.
Huh. I didn't know she was still using it.
Sim?
Yeah, I figured she would have gotten rid of it by now.
Nuja!
This is the Lady of the Looking Glass herself. It's a body. Kind of like having a twin, but you
Nuja,
don't
hello.
pay it anything.
Ninja, how you doing today?
Where did you find that?
The crime scene. In a cabinet, hidden off to the side.
Oh, of course there's a hidden cabinet. Oh, it's just too good.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the murder, though.
Details.
Definitely thankful it's Friday. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You having one of those weeks? All right, Sim. Sim, we gotta catch up on some things.
We found your doll. She's not talking.
You didn't ask her anything.
No.
All right, fine. What's up with the doll? Okay, now she's not talking.
Speaking of, Sim, can the doll talk? Like, does it have a little speaker inside?
She is ever silent. I speak for us both.
I just thought, there's a string on the back. I thought it was like a pull string.
It is a pull string.
Oh, then how does it work?
You pull it.
Uh-huh. Okay. You have to talk to Tadpole? Why?
Is this yours?
No, not mine. Merely borrowed from Magnus Mortuga.
Mortuga owned a projector? What for? Projecting a film, I guess?
Not this film.
What did you want it for?
Projecting this film.
There's something suspicious about symmetry.
Yeah, of course there is. There's something suspicious about everybody. Jackie! Jackie, hello. Jackie, how are you?
Symmetry, you were in the Illusion Theater with Mortuga the evening...
Jackie's been playing Chants of Senar, which looks really fun.
I concede! I am late.
Oh my god. Nuja, thank you for the 665.
Killed by a curse.
Stream streak. It's ridiculous.
Wouldn't know anything about that. would you?
Grimoire.
What?
So many
She's the wizard's
points.
Curse expert.
It is entirely possible that the captain was set upon by a curse.
See? I knew she'd know about this.
Let's just stick to the facts, shall we? Sim, if you were in the Illusion Theater with Mortuga, what were you actually doing in there?
Yeah.
A performance.
Like a magic act?
A foolish act, a callous indulgence through and through.
I don't understand. Did it go wrong?
I performed it perfectly.
Then what's the problem? She's gone quiet.
It's okay, we don't need to force it out of her.
Something shows the plan for her new magic trick. It is the poster.
It's a poster for a magic act, or a rough layout for a poster anyway.
Oh, we found something else too.
Title here is so ominous. Something she left behind in the Illusion Theater. The doll?
Sweet sister inanimate, I implore you, leave her be. Her hands are clean.
The doll is a prop used in magic tricks.
What kind of magic trick would need a life-size doll?
Any trick where you need a double, obviously.
Jackie, how's you been doing? How's Senar been? Which clue suggests Sim uses a doll as a double in her illusions? This one.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific aspect of it. This is the correct clue, but we need to choose.
Good. Senar's good. Played the demo a while back. The game let me pick up from there, which is nice.
This is the right clue, but let's be specific.
I am being specific. What do you want?
This is the correct clue, but we need to choose the right part.
You ever feel like a game is just fighting you? You ever feel like the game is just like...
This is the right clue, but we want...
Okay. What different things can there be? There's the banner, which doesn't suggest that. Sim and her reflection, which, you know. Yes, I've played Elden Ring. The ticket info. I don't think it's the ticket info. Is it this? The scythe guy is very funny.
This is the right clue, but we want a specific.
Oh, this says which suggests she's a ventriloquist. That's not... I don't know how that changed.
Your magic act.
Okay.
Lady of the Looking
I don't know how that
I
changed.
don't claim to know exactly how it works, but as far as I can tell, you put the doll behind.
I thought I put it back.
And it acts as an identical double.
I thought I put it back.
Lady of the Looking Glass is a thing of the past. I am no longer able to perform it.
Because you don't have the special mirror.
You misunderstand. I shall never again perform this trick.
But why not?
It's okay, we support you. Jackie's like, listen, I click stuff wrong all the time. Because they're no longer identical.
Because Sim and her doll are no longer identical.
Sweet sister stays ever a fresh-faced child. No such fate is writ for me.
So you can't use the doll at all anymore?
Brian's wheel's like spinning the giant Price is Right wheel.
The doll could still fit inside.
Oh.
Symmetry.
That's not the one I wanted.
Upside down. That's not right.
That's not what I don't know why I'm...
The doll could still fit
Okay, well, that's wrong, but that's at least what I meant it.
If it was
It's at least what I meant to pick.
That's not right either.
It's at least what I meant to pick.
The doll could still work as a double for symmetry if the audience was really far away. Almost. But maybe just...
Oh.
The doll could still work as a double for symmetry if it was facing away from the audience.
Facing away? Oh, like the sketch on the poster.
Right.
I wonder why she needed a double, though. This isn't a mirror trick like before.
It would help if we knew more about the trick itself.
True. We don't even know what it's called.
Yes, you do. It's the stargazing girl. She's painted the title on the sailcloth.
The stargazing girl. Says it right there.
Besmirched by my own penmanship.
I'm gonna do that anytime someone accuses me. Ah!
Why would the title be written on the sailcloth?
I'm pretty sure she used it during the magic act. She draped it over the cauldron.
It's not like that in the original sketch. See, in the drawing, the cauldron's uncovered.
Mortuga asked her to keep the cauldron covered up.
Before the captain assented to me using that room, he'd been using it for storage. When I was first let inside, the sailcloth was indeed draped over...
Stork is in trouble if it was in the dark.
I realized he did not wish me to remove it. When he saw my design for the poster, he had but one request. Symmetry. All I ask is that you keep the sailcloth on the cauldron.
And given that you had to keep it, you made use of it as a kind of banner.
So what's the stargazing girl about? What happens in it?
I do not wish to speak on it.
No? Well, we actually know quite a bit about it already.
How do we know what happens during the stargazing girl? The film projector.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh, okay. Oh, the wooden pipe.
Stargazing girl stares into the ink
That too.
void.
Yeah, the art is really, really good.
Lips, a question born. A forbidden query of what may be and what may not be. The void, unyielding to the girl's plight, stares back. It speaks.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
Oh! How can this be?
Mariana Moon was in the bilge at the time.
Ooh.
I guess the sound traveled down through the open vent.
Her pipe is a dictaphone.
Dang.
So the first voice belongs
Dang.
to Sim, and then there's a second voice, a woman's voice.
Symmetry putting on a voice.
It's someone else entirely.
Nope.
Okay.
That's not it.
Oh, some kind of device.
This film matches up to the...
Okay, I misunderstood what it was asking me.
And see how in the poster there's a little Grim Reaper guy? That's the person from the film.
I misunderstood what it was asking me.
I am undone.
Hang on. Why does Sim have a film of a Grim Reaper character? Where'd it come from?
It's a scene from Dirk's movie.
It's a scene from Dirk's movie.
Action figure. On the back. The picture of the devil in the deep.
Yeah, good catch.
Okay, so Sim put the projector into the doll, and it projected onto the circular window at the back of the room.
If the doll was
so
sitting
smart.
on the cauldron, where was the real Sim?
Inside the cauldron.
That's not it.
Inside the cabinet, then.
Inside?
Then the
How do you get why
cabinet.
She couldn't just sit in the cauldron herself.
Listen to the end of the recording again.
Close your eyes, my love, and be still, for this is the end and the beginning.
Right at the end, it sounds like something falls onto the floor. Something solid.
The doll's head.
Doll's head. The whole thing culminates with the cloaked figure swinging the scythe. Sim screams, pulls a string, and the doll is decapitated.
Oh, geez, that's kind of dark.
I lay awake that night, eyes wide with regret, able to bear it no longer. The decision was made. I would tear it all down, the whole misbegotten affair.
So that's why you went back to the Illusion Theater.
And that's when you found Mortuga.
The image of his lifeless form. It filled me with a great thunderous guilt.
But why? You think you might have actually caused Mortuga's death somehow?
I know not the manner of Magnus Mortuga's death, but I do know this. The night of the stargazing girl. It was his last.
So, even if his death was unrelated, you feel bad that your trick was one of the last things he ever saw.
When we began, you implied that I laid a curse upon him. And I say this. Maybe I did.
I mean, maybe you did. But, I don't think we prosecute people for curses. I don't think we can do that. I mean, maybe we do. Not yet. Yeah, it's the landmark case. All right. Tadpole, we've learned so many things on our way to you.
I really liked him. He wasn't like anyone else I've met.
What did you like about him?
He was this great combination of super introverted and super proactive. Like you'd be complaining that you had a headache or whatever, and he wouldn't say a word. But then the next morning, you'd wake up and find painkillers beside your bed.
Wow.
Kind of creepy, sneaking into your room at night.
And where would you get painkillers on a submarine?
The point is...
You also have to give this game credit for storytelling through the Socratic method.
The only person he was hard on was himself.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
For one, he never let himself...
The clues haven't been wild leaps of logic.
Did he want to?
I think so.
Then what was stopping him?
I wish I could say.
You're not doing wild leaps of logic where it's like, oh, well, what happened is this. But you're just like, hey, where did that come from? This guy, he had it. In this case, Calder v. Nuja, we explore whether Matt Calder's curses on Nuja bears are criminally liable.
Miss Tadpole, you said you were an Olympic-level swimmer.
Oh, sure. They never let me compete, though. I got banned way back when I used to swim in regionals.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing. They just decided I had certain physical abnormalities that made it unfair to the other swimmers.
That kind of sucks.
It's whatever. I never really cared about competing anyway.
So what did you do after you got banned?
Oh, you know, left home, traveled, got a job, quit that job, traveled some more.
And, have you always been green?
Oh, you finally built up the courage to ask, huh? No, it was a reaction to some chemicals we used in a little water tank I used to swim in. The doctor said it's reversible, but I couldn't afford the treatment, so yeah, I'm green.
Boy, if that doesn't tell you everything about... I know they're not in our world, but damn, if that doesn't tell you everything you need to know about fucking healthcare. Just like, well, I guess I'm just green. I guess I'm just green, dog.
Dirk's got a little crush on me, pretty sure.
Cute.
He's a good egg, but he's not my type. I don't go in for the Boy Scout look. Now, if he grew a beard, then I'd be open for negotiation.
Sure, I could see that.
Sorry, could we maybe talk about something more relevant?
There's something suspicious about Dirk.
Let's go talk to him.
No, well... I mean, let's go talk to him. Let's... Aaron and I played Lorelei and the Laser Eyes last night, and we made some really solid progress. And all I want to do right now is go back to it.
Tell me, Dirk, have you ever been involved in the planning of a murder?
Bro, not cool. Why would you come right out and attack me?
Bro, not cool. Do we have evidence? Dirk has been planning to kill someone. Yes. The dictaphone message. Which part?
Come on. Hey, listen. Why don't we just kill him? Now, that helps both of us. If he dies, we're both free, right?
So, who are you planning to kill, Dirk?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. I know that sounds mondo suspicious, but I just flat out can't say any more about it.
If you're not going to elaborate, we might just have to assume this is a recording of you planning to kill Magnus Mortuga.
Come on, man, that's way off. Why would I want to kill Mortuga? I admire the guy. He's fascinating. I came to the submarine to meet him, not murder him.
You planning to kill? I tell you, I'd have to kill him.
You came to the submarine because you were tagging along.
Lyrics. Lyrics.
Yeah,
hello.
It was Worman who wanted to come to Silk Worm and find the submarine, but I figured.
Lyrics, how are you doing today?
I could meet this real guy, the real Mortuga, for research.
Oh wait, I'm falling behind. Dirk, why would you want to research Mortuga?
NDAs are a bitch. Dirk Dansum. Oh. Magnus Mortuga was the original inspiration for Marcus Mordoon, who Dirk plays in the movie adaptation.
Magnus Mortuga was the original inspiration for Marcus Mordoon.
NDAs are a bitch and important. I don't know if I agree that they're important.
Right. So
I don't know if I agree with that. Hang on.
I figured surely meeting the real Mortuga would help with my portrayal of Mordoom in the next movie. Like I said, research. You hear about actors doing that kind of thing, don't you?
So, that was your idea? Your own personal plan? To come with Worman to the submarine?
Yeah, but I don't like the way you phrased that. It sounds like you're leading up to something, or...
Yeah, I don't believe that's why you came here with Worman. In fact, I don't think it was your own idea at all. There's clearly a third party involved.
Yeah.
Someone or something that we haven't mentioned yet.
Yup. They're important so you don't end up in jail or blacklisted from your career. No. Also, no. You wouldn't end up in jail if you didn't sign an NDA. So without an NDA, that doesn't even enter the conversation. The movie producer asked Dirk to spy on Shady Worman and report back.
The movie producer asked Dirk to spy on J.D. Worman and report back.
It seems like you're basically here as an informant for the Wit and Whimsy production company. You know, those guys who pay your salary.
Spy on Worman? No way, you got it all wrong. Besides, how am I supposed to report back to Wit and Whimsy? They're hundreds of miles away, and we're floating out here in the middle of the ocean.
Cell phone.
This is your cell phone, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't
Just
get
issued by Wit and Whimsy.
standing on deck. It's quickly running out of battery, too.
No battery and no signal. What if I said you had a way around both of those problems?
The strange device that we know is yours.
I think this weird ray gun looking thing is actually a custom antenna for your phone. I'd imagine it doubles as a battery charger too. Pretty convenient.
Bro, I
Who
don't
they're
know
important
what
for
you're
is up
doing.
for debate.
I mean, look, you plugged it in, but the battery still isn't charging, and I'm still not getting any network signal.
Because it's broken.
That's because the custom antenna thing is broken.
Oh, for real? Oh, man, it doesn't look broken.
I'm pretty sure it got waterlogged after someone dumped it in the bilge water.
That's where it was? No wonder I couldn't find it. Okay, whatever. You got me.
Yeah, whatever.
Fully got.
Sure.
You know, this thing doesn't look like any kind of retail model. More like a one-off bit of custom engineering.
I'm guessing the production company issued it to Dirk specifically for this journey. Probably when they realized he'd be out in the ocean and might need some help getting a phone signal.
Yeah, so Mr. Vanderpeer really didn't want me going off-grid, so he set me up with a way to turn my cell phone into a kind of heavy-duty satellite phone.
And what did Mr. Vanderpeer want you to keep him informed about, exactly?
Dirk doesn't have to admit to anything else. All the evidence we need is right here.
There you go.
There's a handful of outgoing messages from you to Vincent Vanderpeer. Specifically, they're all updates on Worman's progress with his novel.
Look, the studio was worried Worman was just gonna disappear without ever finishing the book. So they sent me to keep an eye on him, maybe even steer him in the right direction a little bit.
The right direction, in terms of the story.
Yeah, so the movie studio has this grand plan. They want to make 3 more Marcus Mordoom movies, at least. And so they really need Worman to have his books play out to support that plan.
3 more movies, huh? Sounds like quite a commitment.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. It would take years.
Interesting. I think we may have finally looped back around to the question at hand. Let's listen to this again, shall we?
Hey, listen, why don't we just kill him? That helps both of us. If he dies, we're both free, right? Come on, I know you don't have any better ideas.
Dirk, I think I finally worked out who you wanted to kill.
Marcus Mordoom, the fictional character.
Marcus Mordoom, the fictional character. The person you're talking to in the recording must be Worman. You're suggesting...
Did he sign a contract with the devil for his soul?
In his next book.
Yes, and the fact that he signed up to work in a movie. Yeah.
Do you deny it?
Why would I want to kill off Mordoom? That's my character, my job.
You want to be free to take other acting jobs.
You want to be free to take other acting jobs instead.
Let's take a look at the cell phone one more time.
Yeah. Boom.
There's an email in here offering you a big role in an upcoming movie, and another email from your agent reminding you that you're not free to take it, and won't be for several years. From what I gather, you signed a pretty lousy contract with Wit and Whimsy, and now you...
Okay, hang on, sorry, but how would you know anything about my contract?
Well, I don't know the fine details, but I did get a general sense of it.
It was in the movie magazine.
It seems to me like your co-star soaked up most of the budget for the movie, and you ended up with a bad deal.
Possibly because you were too keen to sign whatever contract they gave you. Possibly just because you didn't have much negotiating power, since you weren't famous yet.
You know, a little from column A, a little from column B.
You said yourself, the studio wanted to make at least 3 more Marcus Mordoom movies, so you're stuck in that lousy contract for several years, unless you can somehow ensure the next movie is the last one.
So, if Worman kills off the character in the books, that would stop the studio making more movies? I'm not convinced that would actually work, but okay.
The point is, now that I'm a known actor, I could be making more money with a different studio. A lot more. But I can't let it get out that I wanted the Mordoom character to be killed off. Everyone's gonna take it the wrong way. They'll call me greedy and ungrateful. Look, you gotta understand, killing off Mordoom isn't just about me. I was also trying to help Worman. He's been looking for a way out too.
A way out?
He's not enjoying writing the books anymore. The whole thing became just this awful burden. I'm sure he'd be happier if he could just be done with it. Hey, besides, you know, maybe killing the main character would actually make for an interesting story. Did you ever consider that?
All right. All right. I like how I called things at the beginning of this game and all of it is coming true.
Yeah, Zephyr and I had a little falling out.
Over what? Something to do with his experiments?
In theory, I really don't care what he does in his lab. I just didn't like that he dragged Sim into it.
What do you mean?
When I first got here, Sim was working for Zephyr in the Dream Chamber.
What were they working on? Researching dreams, I guess?
Well, sure, that was part of it. They even had Mortuga as a test subject at one point.
They were researching Mortuga's dreams?
Look, it's not the dreams that were the problem. It's the communicating with spirits from the other world stuff.
Oh, like talking with the afterlife.
Zephyr's a grown man. If he wants to research that stuff, he's free to do so. But Sim's still young. I didn't want her getting misled, so I put a stop to it.
How?
I made Zephyr tell Sim he didn't need her anymore.
Ouch.
It's for the best.
There's something suspicious about Zephyr.
See, we're gonna get all of these because now we're finally talking to everybody about, you know, people, so. How'd you get him to do it? I told him to knock it off. And it's like, that would do it, yeah. That would do it.
Zephyr, can you tell us more about the work you do as a dream doctor? I'm looking for specifics here.
I've told you all I think you could understand. To be blunt, it's not a line of inquiry that should concern you. That is to say, my experiments have no connection with the murder.
You say that, but we found something at the crime scene that we think belongs to you. Specifically, something we think is related to your little dream experiments.
The vial.
That has nothing to do with my research. What makes you so sure it even belongs to me?
The smell.
The smell. According to Mariana Moon, The liquid from the bottle is seawater mixed with 3 particular herbs.
Mariana Moon's sense of smell knows no bounds, but I fail to see how this information connects it to me.
The hex bottle.
The liquid in your hex bottle has the exact same 4 ingredients.
Irrelevant. The hex bottle isn't anything to do with my dream experiments either.
So what is it? What's in the bottle?
The hex bottle contains a sea creature, and it can talk. Almost. The hex bottle contains a sea creature, but it's dead. Almost. The hex bottle contains a sea creature, but it's fake. Almost.
Okay, it's asleep.
The hex bottle contains a sea creature, and it's a
The hex bottle contains Dirk, and it can talk. Yeah. A hexapus. Because it has 6.
a hexapus. It's not called a hex bottle because there's a magic spell inside. It's called a hex bottle because there's a sleeping hexapus inside.
His name is Hex. I've had him since I was a young boy.
Not to be rude, but that must have been quite some time ago. A normal octopus would live only a couple years, wouldn't it?
Hex is a singular specimen with a number of special properties.
Do you ever let him out of that little bottle?
Of course I do. Hex swims freely in the ocean at night, and during the day he returns to me and sleeps in the bottle.
So he's asleep right now.
Related to your dream experiments.
Who said anything?
It's like naming a dog.
But just looking at him, I think I know one of Hex's special properties, and it would explain why you'd be interested in the first place.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Okay.
Subconscious projection, unmarred by the...
I was just guessing, but it makes sense that that would be correct.
That's pretty cool. I can see why you became a dream scientist.
So the hex bottle was the original, and then you made the dream helmet more recently.
They are two distinct objects. There is no such connection.
No.
Small thing, I love how each clue has some noise play whenever it's picked on the menu, gives the game more character. There's a lot of little sound design stuff that I think is really, really good. There's a lot of small touches that just...
Right. The dream helmet's clearly just a scaled up version of the hex bottle, specifically scaled up to human size.
It's like how everybody has their own little musical accompaniments. Who's he using the dream helmet on? Magnus Mortuga.
Was experiencing a particular recurring dream. I think he was your test subject.
So, Mortuga wears the dream helmet and lays on your weird chair thing. And then you give him some of the moon potion to help him sleep.
And as he dreams, the dream helmet collects the spirit energy and sends it to...
I mean, it sends it into the hex bottle, right?
That's not it.
Nope. Not the fog ball. What other dream chamber device does the dream helmet send the dream spirit energy into? I mean, is it the fog ball? This antenna wirelessly transmits to this antenna, and the fog ball transmits the radio signal. Ba-boo!
This antenna wirelessly transmits to this antenna, and the fog ball transmits the radio signal. Almost. Maybe just change one thing.
Oh, the fog ball receives the radio signal. Okay, you know,
this antenna
I got a little excited. I got a little excited.
This antenna, and the fog ball receives the radio signal. Almost. Maybe just change.
Okay, what? Okay.
This antenna wirelessly
fine.
transmits to
It's fine.
this antenna, and the fog ball receives the dream energy.
Do not think I cannot hear your mocking tone. It may surprise you to learn that I have indeed had some success in this area. I did once successfully filter something into the fog ball, and I witnessed
The fog
face
ball.
inside the glass, however briefly.
A face?
No doubt the visage of someone from beyond the veil. Unfortunately, I have been unable to consistently replicate it.
Did you make a record of it?
I thought I did, but I can't remember where.
Where did Zephyr make a record of the mysterious face that he saw?
That's not right.
I mean, it's not this, because this
We'll
is...
talk about that in a minute.
Oh, okay. We'll talk about that in a minute. That's so funny to me, where it's like, whoa, 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 don't get ahead of yourself. I would have thought it would be the underwater photo. Yeah. And I wonder if that's coming up, you know? I wonder if that's coming up.
Nope. That's not it.
No. Right. The little drawing.
There it is. Irrefutable evidence.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Zephyr, but,
The fog ball was designed to show that exact face.
the fog ball was designed to show that exact face.
What do you mean?
We'll get to it in a minute. Boom.
But what's the connection? What causes the face to appear?
We sure the ad for wine at the grocery store isn't anything? Jackie's like, listen, I'm just saying, what if we stop off at the grocery store and get some wine, you know? It's a microphone, right? A voice.
The connection. What
A
causes
certain voice.
Symmetries.
The fog ball's designed to show the face when it hears Sim's voice.
I mean, not to
The
backseat.
original trick worked anyway.
I don't want a backseat, but like if we thought about
Telephone?
a
I demand that
little
we
grocery
test
store
this
wine.
theory. Send for symmetry at once.
Wait, we don't have to.
We have the pipe. What part has Symmetry's voice?
Come on, give it up. Hey, listen, why don't we just kill him?
Stargazing,
We have a recording of Sim's voice right here.
Ah,
stargazing girl stares into the ink black
so good.
void. Upon her
So good at this game.
a question born.
Also nervous my silly haha backstanding will end up being accurate. That's honestly sometimes part of the problem.
Inconclusive.
That is honestly sometimes part of the problem when you're like, what if it was this? He. Oh no, I'm right.
Right, and the moon potion.
As you said, merely an herbal tincture.
But then why was it found at the crime scene?
That I do not know.
Do you know if Mortuga had any on him? Did he ever borrow a bottle from you?
It's a possibility.
I promise I never played this. I'm always silly hahaing. You are always silly haha. That's accurate. That's accurate. There's one way I would describe Jaggy. It would be silly haha. Always be silly haha. I mean, I guess the moon vial itself, right?
We can't compare it to itself.
Okay. Oh, the dropper!
If Mortuga had the
I didn't realize that was the
I'm
dropper.
assuming he had the rest of the moon vial somewhere nearby.
Curious. Where exactly did you find this?
It was on his desk, in the captain's cabin.
And yet, the moon vial was discovered at the scene of the crime, 1 floor below.
So, Hex actually shows his thoughts on his skin?
Yeah, it's incredible. Hey, what if we got him to think about something else?
What do you mean?
I know he used to run a shop selling compasses or whatever, but from what I gather, he knew it wasn't really his life's calling. Although he seems to have fallen back into it, so I don't know what's going on there. Creature of habit, I guess.
If Grip didn't actually want to work in a shop, what did he want to do?
He wanted to be the navigator for the submarine.
Probably be pretty good at that.
Problem was, Magnus,
Excuse me,
the navigator, didn't want one.
What?
It's just, now that Mortuga's dead and there's a new captain.
For the hex thing, I was gonna say eyeball it's sleeping. I was like, oh, too close.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't think Grip wants to be Cynthia's navigator. I think he wanted to be Mortuga's navigator. Sim's quite delicate. She's got some real self-worth issues.
She's kinda eerie.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got this 1,000-yard stare, like a rabbit in the headlights.
She's got a unique way of speaking, too.
Yeah, I'm still not sure how much of it is sincere and how much is residual from her time performing on stage. I have heard her talking more normally, though, when she's with Cynthia.
What about Sim's parents?
Orphan. As far as I know.
It helps it hurts I missed a lot of gameplay. I have no context, so who knows if I'm right or wrong.
Theater.
So, she's never had any kind of normal life.
Nope. That 1,000-yard stare's starting to make a little more sense now, huh? I couldn't believe it when she showed up. I swear this submarine is like some kind of giant sink strainer.
You know Mariana Moon from before?
Yeah, we've crossed paths. We very briefly both worked for the same guy.
What guy? Doing what?
Performance art. Mariana's act was storytelling.
What about?
The show I saw was about the history of silkworm on sea, with a focus on all the rumors and urban myths. This was before I'd even been there myself. She even mentioned the rumor of the Mortuga submarine, how she'd been in Silkworm looking for it.
What was the rumor?
Just that there was supposed to be this haunted submarine with a captain who got cursed to live underwater forever.
Sounds made up.
I know, right? Little Cynthia. She's cute, huh?
I don't know if that's an appropriate way to talk about your captain.
You're so right.
You think her being captain is kind of a joke?
It's not a joke to her. She cares a lot about the submarine. I just don't think it's doing her any good to care that much. It's just a hunk of metal after all.
And wood. Some of it is made out of wood, I noticed.
Did Mortuga want Cynthia to succeed him as captain? Did he ever mention it?
No, I'd say he probably felt the same way I do about it.
Which is?
That she's too young and too bright to be living down here in the dark.
I still don't know what they get up to in the sub, so I kind of agree.
Norman got here? That's when things got interesting.
Why? Because he's a famous author?
Oh, no, I don't care about that. I don't read pulp literature.
Oh, right.
Then what's so interesting?
Okay, so, Werman's from Silkworm, just like Mortuga. And after he arrived on the submarine, Mortuga spent a lot of time talking with him.
Wait, you think they knew each other from before? From when
They're family to do family things?
No, but I do think they share.
They just have dinner together?
Like maybe they have a mutual friend or something?
Something like that.
Then it seems like Mortuga would have wanted Werman on the submarine if he had something to gain from it, even if it was just information.
What information, though? What was Mortuga trying to find out?
All right. Before we dive into clues, I'm going to take my break. Because it's close enough to break time. I'm going to take my break. So if you haven't recently, make sure you take this opportunity to get up, move around. Excuse me, drink some water. Have some caffeine, some tea or some coffee, have a snack, have some breakfast, something like that. Move up, move around, stretch, get up, move around the space. I'm gonna go use the bathroom, have a snack, have my tea, check on the boys, all that good stuff. When I get back, we'll do Game Dull and we'll get back to this. So, go anywhere.